Introducing Brain Bridge, the world's first revolutionary concept for a head transplant machine, which uses state-of-the-art robotics and artificial intelligence to conduct complete head and face transplantation procedures, ensuring smooth outcomes and faster recoveries. Because head transplants require high speed, precision, and efficiency, BrainBridge utilizes advanced high-speed, high-precision robotic systems to speed up the process, eliminate human error, prevent brain cell degradation, and ensure seamless compatibility. The head transplant procedure involves removing a person's entire head containing the brain from their current diseased body and attaching it to the body of a healthy, young, brain-dead donor. Head transplants could provide individuals with severe medical conditions such as terminal cancer, paralysis, spinal cord injuries, or neurodegenerative diseases the opportunity to have a fully functional body while preserving their consciousness, memories, and cognitive abilities. The neurons are the longest-lasting functional cells in the human body, and according to our estimates, the brain is capable of lasting several hundred years, provided that the rest of the body remains young.
My name is Dr. Oladipo. Although I host your program, Talking Politics with Dr. Oladipo, but today I'm with the team of Digo Online Nigeria. And why are we here? We had an interesting discussion in the office some days back, centered on artificial intelligence. And I said to them, that is the staff and the crew of Digo Online Nigeria, that this is what talking to the public with, so that we can also, at the end of this, expect your opinion and position on the use of artificial intelligence. It's developing worldwide. So many things are happening. And one of the downsides that people have been talking about is the potential loss of jobs that they feel will happen when AI ultimately takes over virtually everything that humans can do. But there is also another downside that one of the team members mentioned, and which is very critical: human relationship. Are we not going to lose that completely to AI? Especially where AI can give you a wife and can give you, of course, a man, one that we refer to as husband. Let me welcome on set the one who calls himself your boy. That's the ugly.
Welcome, my people. As you already know, thank you, sir, for having me on your show. I'm happy to be here. It's your favorite boy, the ugly.
I hope AI does not have to do that very soon.
That's how I like, greeting our cultural
So what AI can do, you can do.
AI can get.
Are you sure? It's only to impute it to the AI.
Sitting by my side is Divine. She's always there, very shy. But we are trying to see how we can use AI to take the shyness away. Divine.
Hello everyone, thank you sir for having me on your show. My name is Amarachi, Divine is by the side.
But I think I like that Divine.
Okay,
It resonates so much with me.
For today I'm Divine.
Yes, you are Divine. And then the one who teaches you everything you need to know about, I won't mention it yet. We have the one who produces Eve's Desire, and who we call your sex coach.
Pleasure.
Very strong word, pleasure.
Pleasure.
It covers everything. Welcome to the program.
Thank
Tiwa
you
says.
so much. Yes. This is Tiwa Says, and this is me on this show. Thank you.
So whatever she says stays. Basically.
Whatever I
So
say.
we have people
stay.
who are shy, camera shy, but at some point we are going to bring them in
Reveal.
Yes.
because
I get you.
they also have very strong positions on AI. So what is AI? From what we understand, to put it in the layman's way without having to go through Google, artificial intelligence is what helps you to do whatever you do better without the human interference. Simply put as a better way of doing things through technology. And what we know about AI is, unlike the human, the margin of error is very minimal. That's number one. Number two is the fact that AI can work 24/7, 365 days, decades without getting tired and doing the same thing. It's just like a factory machine. When it's not damaged, it keeps producing results without fail. AI has been introduced into journalism, and we've done that quite a lot because AI helps you to rewrite your stories. It helps you to craft your headlines, take photographs, and do so many things. But there are complaints here and there. I won't want us to start at the level of complaints. Let's look at what the advantages are of artificial intelligence to every human endeavor, because it's been used in medicine, it's been used in virtually everything, and we are seeing the results. Diogo, let's start with you. What advantages do you see with this?
For AI, I applaud the creators of AI because it's a very good job, and it's made life easier and faster. I don't know who remembers this advert. Like if I don't do it, it will.
Will.
Yeah, so I mean that's what the art was, making life a better place for mankind, making things easier for us. So that's just basically AI is doing a very good job. But then yeah, as time goes on, I'll tell you what I think about AI. I don't want to feed off anybody's demand. Thank you.
Amarachi, the one I like to call divine.
Well, AI is innovative and creative. Me as a person now, I'm constantly asking ChatGPT, "Oh, what is this? How can I do this?" It makes your life easier. You can, depending on how you decide to use it, you can write the way you pattern your questions. It's very quick. Instead of going from one Google website to another one and writing all of them down, you just have one spot in which you're getting mind-blowing things that will take a normal person time to read, research. It has done all of that for you. It has so many other benefits. I mean, all these apps or websites, you're trying to get something before you reach to the customer care people. You have the, what are they called? Those basically AI people there, but then their responses are faster. Although it has been programmed for what anybody would probably ask, and then it is faster, it's quick. You're not waiting for, would they have not picked my call, or network issues or any of that. It is seamless.
And then to you,
Okay. Yeah,
does it
this,
help you in any way?
well, definitely AI has helped me in my writing because I write. So I'm not going to lie about that. AI helps me in writing. But in other things like this, like they've said, AI makes life easier, basically, and it also reduces manpower. The cost of manpower. Because if you get a machine that can do something that 10 men can do, then what's the point? You just stick to the machine. And it also reduces time. Time for production. It makes things faster. You can get what you want to get done. Like writing now, okay, I just get a topic or I write and I have my points and all that. And AI can help me beef it up, and also it saves time really, and it also saves costs in some cases, in some things. So AI actually has its good sides.
Yeah, but from what you said now, you mentioned, by the way, she's the popular to us is writes for the Eagle Online, which operates at www.theeagleonline.com.ng. For those who don't know, I have unveiled that today.
Stiwa says.
You can clap
So-
for us, Shao. You can clap.
It says it saves time, it
Yes.
saves costs,
Yes.
and other things. That's one of the fears people have. And I'm going to say a few things on that. But do you think it's ultimately going to lead to loss of jobs? Do you believe so?
Definitely. I think that has started already. And if it is not, well, if we keep going the way we are going, it will most likely lead to more, loss of jobs. Because if you can get, like I said, if you can get a machine or something that can do the job of 10 people, why hire 10 people?
Or don't you think that for humans who interact physically, that depending on your level of thinking out of the box, you can do better than a program machine?
Definitely, because it's what is being programmed inside the machine that that it gives out. So and then ideas are coming up every day, and then you cannot compare a machine to the human mind, because we are limitless, and what we have not thought of, there are some things that we've not even thought of, or we've not even done, and the AI is not even aware, because it's what the AI has been fed that it brings out, and that is human knowledge that is fed into the AI that is brought out. So when the human mind has not even conceived it or you've not even done it, how do you want to give that to the AI? So in that aspect, of course, the human mind you cannot compare that to AI. You will always be superior, because let's face it, is it not human that made the AI?
I'm happy to hear that.
Okay.
Are you going to lose your job to AI?
No.
Why are you not going to lose it?
Like she said, it's only what the humans have been able to think about that has been fed into AI. And I don't think an AI yes, I don't think the AI can do certain things in
Like
as much
what?
as it has been.
Like what?
I don't
No,
want to
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I don't want to shoot myself in it. Okay, in relating to my job. Let me know if let me use Tiwa says.
Go
I
ahead.
don't think
Tiwa says.
because there's a certain way that you carry your audience along, how you're talking about it. If a robot or basically is sitting down and talking about these things, it's not the same energy that
There's no
humans
human
are going. It's not. There's no relationship. It's like you're reading something from the internet, and then people who say, "Oh, you can now get a man or a woman." Before we get into that chat, I just don't feel like AI can do every single thing human beings can do. So, in response to losing my job, I don't think AI can do my job.
So why are people afraid of
Well,
AI taking over humanity?
I know why. Let me not speak for everybody. I know why people are afraid, because it's true. AI actually take over humanity. Why? I think she's wrong, or I don't agree with what she said, because they are not just configuring it. Tiwa says, I know what I said about whatever it stays, but hear me out. They are not going to use just one person's idea or thinking to configure an AI. They are using everybody's knowledge generally. So imagine having all four of us knowledge in one item. Trust me, it's going to do better than all four of us. It's going to counter her with my knowledge, counter him with my knowledge, and her with my knowledge. So if she's a very good speaker, adding Tiwasi's idea to her speaking makes the AI better. That's what I think. So it's something to be scared about. I mean,
But it is still the human feeling.
I feel like you
Well,
missed my
it's
point.
still
I meant the human feeling. The AI cannot have
You see what has
human
been
feelings.
feeded into the AI by humans.
so this is me going extra. AI watches you, like your everyday activities, everything you do. There's AI on your TV, your computer, your phones, I mean, it records your voice, it watches your every move. So if this thing is integrated to do better than humans, what makes humans so special? Because I don't think they made them to be humans. They made them to be better humans. So I mean, AIs don't go on holidays. We take vacations, right?
Exactly.
AIs are not supposed to take
That's
vacations.
just
They
it. That is it.
you saying that is just
it's the capacity. It's not that they want to do anything that the humans cannot do.
it takes more
It's
human
not that you
effort,
cannot do it.
but it takes more human effort.
It takes more human effort, more time, concentration, and all that. It's not that you cannot do it, but then the AI gets it done for you faster. Faster and maybe.
I was talking to my boss and he told me something about a flight or a plane flight that was about to crash, and then without the AI's knowledge, the plane would have crashed. They were humans in the plane, right?
Okay.
But
They were not the ones in control now.
They were pilots.
The pilots.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay,
they
but
were.
what the AI did for them at that point was to tell them what to do.
Mm-hmm.
The AI did not press the buttons.
The AI not, because from what he told me,
it
was like the AI dropped the plane to a particular capacity where it could regulate it.
But it wasn't the AI that was flying the plane.
What the question I'm asking essentially is using that flight as an instance. Are we as humans going to board a plane that we are told AI is your pilot?
Yes, we are.
I speak for yourself.
Yes,
I for one.
I will tell you for one. There was a time when they just recently brought I want to take us back in time when they just brought cars to Nigeria. Majority of people said they were not going to risk their life driving a car. But take a look around you. Everybody owns a car now. Not like everybody, but most people you see around you owns a car. Likewise, phone.
They move around with.
Yes, they enter. Even for you that don't own a car, you use vehicles. But when it was just really brought to us, everybody was like, no, I'm not gonna go there. Things like that. When it's just new, when something is new, we humans, but I don't see anybody that is.
But I'm not saying that you can't, because now we know in some countries they have cars
that are driven by AI.
By AI.
Yes. Even homes too. You can talk to your home, regulate the temperature to
yes, everything.
Yes.
But are we going to get to a point where everything is taking over? Everything completely.
I hope we don't. No.
Yes.
I hope that does not happen.
Yes.
One of the areas where people are countering it is that as humans, except everybody is going to turn into
an
AI, that as humans, we also still need to interact.
Yes, the human.
For instance, the need to get married, the need to get love, the need to have children.
Right.
Can AI meet all of those needs?
Yes.
Because people have asked those questions.
Yes, it can.
No.
If AI can be used to make plants grow an egg to a chicken, then yes.
So the baby the AI will give you, what type of baby?
A child, I watched a video on YouTube where AI can change a human's head, remove this particular head from this unhealthy body and put it. And it keeps going.
I'm asking, is the AI getting, when you've married the wife AI now, is the AI getting pregnant?
Yes.
And building the baby for
yes.
you? The AI is getting pregnant.
Yes.
AI has womb inside you.
Yes. It's going to get there.
Hey.
Do you think you are going to like that?
Me personally, I would not.
Do you think you are going
Me personally, I would not.
Why would you not?
Did I say that? I grew up with human touch. But for the people born in this time, they wouldn't know what human touch is.
Why?
Because they did not experience it. I grew up experiencing human touch, body contact.
And then, do you think that's a good thing? Because that is going to kill empathy completely.
These people,
there will be no empathy.
The people perpetrating this propaganda of bringing AI, they know what they are doing intentionally. They will divide us to bring this to us. Now we have no choice but to take it.
What do you mean you have no choice?
Divine.
Sir.
Let me get you the AI husband.
I'm not interested though.
Why?
You cannot do anything for me.
Why? It has everything.
It has
everything that you want.
It's losing the human touch.
Wash your plates, clean your house.
I don't even use Siri, but it is losing the human touch. It just doesn't make sense as to why they are human beings. I mean, if let me bring in the God factor. God created humans. Humans are now the ones creating robots. What happened to my fellow human being? The robots are good for their purpose. Maybe you want to say the AI is going to help you make your life easier, assisting and all of that. But now making it bring it to the sense of, oh, family wise, like he said, that one just blew my mind. Having children with AI.
Yeah, but you won't have anybody to argue with because AI will do everything that you want.
And I don't want that.
But
I don't want to not argue with anybody.
I'm sorry. AI abuse.
No. Just hold on.
Because
when you program your AI,
Chat your
To
AI.
give
They don't
Chat your
agree
AI
with
on
you.
Snapchat.
but when you program your AI to give you pounded yam in the night, it's going to give you.
Definitely.
You want your room to be this clean, it's going
Yes.
to give you.
But
So
then
why don't
I
you love that?
like he said, I don't like to be taking things from him. But like he said,
Knowledge is power.
but like he said, I grew up with human touch. So if okay, yes, it's going to
So
make
you
your life
also want to be
easier.
touched.
Where is the emotional side?
Yes, even if you wake your partner up or make pounded yam, the person can make pounded yam. Use if you understand because you are human beings and the person is exhausted. But if you were to be an AI, no complaint whatsoever.
Yes.
And then even speaking of this whole AI, so now let's say we let AI do everything, come into your homes, do everything for you. Eventually, we have seen movies that show you eventually this thing will begin to it just takes
There's
one
less of error
person.
now.
It
Yes.
takes one of them to tick off and then the rest have gone. There's this horror movie, I think it's Margot's house or something, an AI house, a smart home. They went there for a vacation, all of that, and then the house turned on them. It started, they were controlling it before, oh, do this, oh, make the heater this, blah 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 blah. It was working fine until the house started killing them one after the other. Maybe there are some, I think two couples were in the room, he moved the bed up or something, only because he had already scanned their faces. So he knew who and who were inside the house, except from one girl that had seen something like that before and did not scan her face. She just walked in when the door was open. So eventually, what happens when it now gets to that stage whereby they want to now take control because in as much as they are being built with human emotions and the people that are even creating them can now go and however they are imputing these things can impute all the whole need for more, envy, jealousy, all those
Exactly.
feelings. And the moment they now have all of those things, what now happens to human beings?
Can I ask one question before she says something? So I mean, if she's frightened by this, I think AI should be good for women though, because now you can make your perfect man. You know, all your arguments
Because
on
that's what I asked her.
all your arguments on he doesn't communicate. Program your AI. It will
No,
communicate.
But there are men out there that will communicate.
Program your
So
AI
why would I
for 3 years.
No.
Let's get to the pleasure part.
No.
You
Because
talk about
when you
it.
say you can make your perfect, who even told you that your perfect man? How do I put this now? Who even told you that you don't want to argue with your perfect man? Who told you you want a man who's going to be a
do
junkie?
you get? And you know,
But-
I don't even feel like any woman wants a perfect
that
man.
back and forth too it adds spice to the
Women really know what they
relationship.
want.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm going to go
Can
see
you-
what says
Can
here.
you program?
I'm going to go see what says
to
here.
do that?
So you said okay, we'll marry. So you're gonna have sex with AI. Yeah, that's already happening. There people are already
And
having
it will give
sex
you more
with
than
robots.
what you want.
Yes.
Any style you want.
It will give
In
you
quotes.
the style, but will it give you the sweat?
It
Yes.
will be boring eventually.
Yes, it will be too mechanical. Your AI will sweat. Your AI sweats.
They programmed it to
I
sweat.
didn't say sweat. I say sweat.
Exactly, they programmed it to sweat. They
Ah,
programmed
no.
it to sweat.
No.
Check.
Can you?
Everything humans can do, AI can do.
It cannot be the same.
It
Don't mind them.
actually cannot be
It
Okay.
cannot be
because
the
at the
same.
mind, at the back of your mind
Make
is
your
a
perfect
robot.
man.
Maybe
cannot be the
what you
same.
want is flesh to flesh.
Exactly. And flesh that is warm.
Okay.
That is not machine that is inside.
Okay, you like.
Yes. Can AI cry?
Yes, if it's programmed to cry.
But you know
Yes.
it's fake cry
If you
now.
put emotions in an AI,
AI
it will cry.
cannot feel you. AI
That's not
cannot
even
feel
her point.
you.
Her point of can AI cry or can AI laugh is not whether they have programmed it, yes, but it is because it is programmed that it is so it
Not
is
because
fake.
it is
It's not
natural.
Not because it is
Um,
natural.
Yes.
Since
it's not
she's making
spontaneous.
reference to movies, there's a movie called Rexy. This is just a phone, right? The phone got jealous of the owner having sex with another lady. The phone fell in love with the owner. What do you call that?
Phone.
Yes, the phone fell in love with the owner. The phone gets jealous when the owner talks to
I've
somebody
even
else.
seen one film too, an AI too, programmed AI like a housekeeper or whatever, and then she saw the couple making love, and she was like, you know, she felt jealous.
That's
And then she
emotions.
started dressing like the wife, doing the things the wife, you know.
And these
does,
emotions are because it has been implanted in them.
What do you call that?
Not
so
because they have it from
you know,
anywhere.
Planet of the Apes, we are just going to have that. You know, AI versus human beings. There will not be a war. And I don't think that's what we want.
You don't want AI.
I'm not saying that AI, no. I'm not saying that AI is bad. But then let's not push it.
They should have their limits.
Yes.
When
Let's put boundaries to everything.
When you say over,
I think let's bring one of those behind the scenes to share an idea with us. I know that things have been developed technologically. We've come from the days of Polaroids in terms of camera to where we are now, where we have, especially in stadium, where you have so many cameras different that you can get even the minutest thing shown very well. Let's get Mr. Timothy on the set to tell us how far have we gone. A lot of technologies are coming up now. From the days of Polaroid that we used to have wait and get photograph to using some small devices to record, to now when in some stadium you have up to 256 cameras to cover football matches, rugby and all the rest. Don't you still think that we need these human touches to operate this equipment well? And or do you fear that there will be job losses because of the advancement in AI?
Okay. I'm Timothy by name, a video editor. So to me, if proper measures are not put in place, like I know in America sometimes ago that there is a measure to the extent that you can use machine so that human effort will not be rendered useless also. So if proper measures are not put in place, that might actually happen. So I think the necessary authority need to put proper measure that there should be an extent to which you can use machine and there should be an extent to which you can use human effort so that human effort will not be, there will not be loss of job later in the day. Because the way the something is going, the evolution that is happening, there's an advanced, what's it called? Advanced technology day by day. What they know that, okay, this is the fault of this, okay, we can't get this thing right, a review. Okay, in the next edition, let's get it right. And that's why they will tell us ChatGPT 3.0, 4.0. So they are actually inputting one feature that the former one lacks to the other one. So what I was saying that if proper measures are not put in place, it might replace human efforts.
Because every day, indeed, we keep getting update your phone, update your phone.
Yes,
You know, I have a phone that I bought about 5 years ago. It's on 6.1, which is Samsung, with the ones that are manufactured this year. Because how these things are done, you begin to wonder. I've taken a phone from a manufacturer and they are still updating it right in my own. So thank you for that view. He said something. Care must be taken.
Yes.
But I'm coming back to you because of this same issue, the human part of life. Are we going to lose humanity completely to this?
If, like you said, if care is not taken, we just might lose humanity. And we will not just lose, well, basically, what is being human all about? If it's not emotions, empathy, and all that. So when we lose humanity, we lose all that. Because whether you like it or not, your AI is mechanical. No matter how they are imputed to smile, to speak, and to even moan in the bedroom, it is not the same. And then I think Divine was speaking when she spoke at first. She mentioned something about I don't know. Somebody mentioned something about outside the box, thinking outside the box. You know, you can be out now shooting, shooting something, and then you just see something. Maybe the clouds, no, I need to take that. AI cannot think like that now because it requires a certain setting in humans, being a human, for you to be able to think like that, for you to say, this will be, it will go this way, or no, see that cloud, or those kind of things. It's AI is what is programmed. It is like they always say, one-way traffic. Yes, it is what you are programmed in it. Okay, you should smile at this point, you should frown at this point. At this point, this person needs hot water. At this point, this person. But then there are situations as humans, we are spontaneous, we can change, we can. AI cannot do that for you.
She has made a point here.
Yes, she has. But then, there is this Arabian man that his wife died. It takes how many days? I'm not sure. I'll get that fact right. For the brain to completely die. So they sucked up this woman's brain, her memory, and inserted it into an AI. So anything, how this woman thinks, talks, and does everything or anything, she was built like her, and then her brain was installed in this woman. So how do you counter that?
What did you say? What
But
did you say?
can-
Her brain was
are you-
imputed. Her brain.
Do you believe that completely the AI can do what that woman can do? That is the spontaneity, the level of smile, everything
Yes.
the woman can do.
Even with
Because
the
without the brain, we are nothing. It's our brain that
yes,
makes us
without
human.
brain we are not.
Yes,
But then
but
even
that
at that,
brain-
even at
That
that,
brain has something to it that is still human.
yes, exactly. The brain is human.
Because I don't know,
Humans,
maybe Unsi will be able
Well,
to.
be-
Okay.
Before we go on that, there's something I usually tell people also that this machine of the thing is connected to something.
yeah.
From the maybe the what's it called, the church aspect of it also, like what happens at the time that the Bible talks about the end time. What if the server to all these things just shuts down?
Exactly.
Human being is
Would that
rendered
be the end of
useless.
exactly? That's another
Okay,
point.
because that's another point.
That's
we have
another
made.
point.
We almost
there's a place of
all
error.
died
There's a
when
place of
It
error
is
now.
connected to
when
something.
X
Let's take a look at
Mhm.
went away for a few hours. We almost saw
when
X.
they can just switch
Twitter.
off and app.
Exactly.
And,
Oh,
Instagram.
imagine everybody was like,
They
hey.
said one cable was caught in one African country.
Yeah.
Internet was
Exactly.
in some African countries. So what
So
happens
imagine
if
there's
the
a
server-
malfunction and
Yes.
it pauses. What now happens to the human beings? The things that your AI has been doing for you. Or
How
imagine
do
the person
you
is about
do
to be in childbirth, like Mr. Audley said, they can push out baby and they cut it off. What happens to the
And
woman?
then what happens? And then they just switch it up,
So-
and then
You still want the physical man.
Very well.
all the way, man.
Very
all
much.
the way. All the way.
Okay, maybe let's
Let's hear it.
Unsi come and also give us an idea of what he thinks about AI taking over his job. Is that possible in all totality, in terms of quality, in terms of spontaneity, in terms of quality of the job we are likely to be able to do with the technology that we humans have developed?